Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Fix That Engineer here on the Klaus Gaming YouTube channel, your source of Clash of Clans content, tips, tricks, let's plays, and of course, entertainment. Also, if you like other games, do be sure to check out my second YouTube channel, Klaus Media. Link is in the description. So guys, today, once again, Fix That Engineer, we have a laboratory that is open and available. And the final elixir choice, because remember, we're doing elixir first, is the P.E.K.K.A. Now the P.E.K.K.A. at Town Hall 11 maxes out at at level 7. So that means that we actually have 3 levels of the P.E.K.K.A. to go. And that just means that we need to start it now. But we don't need to start it right now, because I barely have enough elixir anyway. But what I'd like to do actually is get a couple of raids in. I've been enjoying this level 1 bow witch. We kind of settled that last episode, that although it is weak and we can't expect to do super well with it, I think that level 1 bow witch works fine. And I guess we'll prioritize the bow witch whenever we actually upgrade or like start doing dark elixir upgrades in the lab, which is going to be exciting. But we got a few weeks until that actually happens. But check this out, guys. We have found a dying Town Hall 12. And I say dying because we have an Inferno Tower that has ammunition and an Eagle Artillery and an X-Bow. But this Inferno over here has run out of ammunition. So this is good. This is great, actually, because that means that it's got the most loot that... Ooh, and this Inferno is dead too. That's awesome. So let's just see. Where is the most gold? I think the most gold is actually on this top side up here. Okay, so let's drop a couple of witches. Now a good long line of giants. The witches on this side. And then the wall wrecker guys. And then of course we got to top it off with the bowlers. And everybody's now in. King, Queen, and Warden. Rage and heal. And I would love to actually pop the Warden's ability a little bit early, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because I have to use the Warden's ability on that Town Hall 12 that is right there. So let's actually just wait a moment. Okay. And freeze over the Inferno and the Town Hall. That's going to work out great. And unfortunately, the Warden was too far away, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway if we popped his ability. But they still got through the Town Hall, which is absolutely perfect. So now, guys, let's drop a jump spell. I don't know why, just for fun, I guess. Let's drop a rage spell as well, just to kind of get stuff going in there. And lastly, notice, I didn't even realize that. The Eagle Artillery ran out of ammunition during the raid. That is just amazing. Let's see if this X-Bow does too. That would be, oh, there's 2 X-Bows. Let's see if either one of these X-Bows runs out of ammunition during this raid. This would be really, really cool if it did. No, that one didn't. It just stopped shooting. I guess things left its range there. But I've got a free spell ready and willing to go. I'm just hoping that I get all the loot that I'm able to get right now. I've got the Queen's ability. I've still got a free spell, a poison spell, and a will to survive here. So let's just see here. The X-Bow is still firing stuff up. Let's pop that Queen's ability now. And once again, I'm holding off on the freeze just for the possibility. Okay, no, I'm gonna freeze all that stuff up there. Ooh, but the X-Bow, I didn't catch that freeze in that X-Bow. I was hoping that I was holding on to the freeze, hoping the X-Bow would run out of ammunition so I didn't freeze it, so that I didn't miss out on the opportunity of seeing it run out of ammunition. But we saw the, what's it called again? Eagle Artillery. We saw the Eagle run out of ammo, which was really, really cool. So check it out, guys. Wow. That was a beautiful raid. That was like the perfect raid, to be honest, to run into right now. Over 1 million gold in elixir, and wow, that's over 9,000 dark elixir. It's over 9,000! Oh, I love it. That is very, very nice indeed. And that puts me in a good position because I got the star bonus to actually be able to afford a defense today. I was a little worried that I wouldn't, but it looks like I will. So now, guys, ooh, you know what? I better make sure that I'm on the right Wi-Fi and everything on both my phone, and actually my iPad seems to be responding just fine. But the problem is my phone generally isn't on the right Wi-Fi, and whenever I actually donate stuff, it doesn't work out. So let's just see. Let's just see. Oh yeah, it's definitely not on the right Wi-Fi. I'm gonna take the time to do this right, because if I don't, I'll lose troops, and since I don't have my heroes, that would just be a bad deal, okay? That would just be a bad deal. So I've already swapped my Wi-Fis. And let's just donate some. Ooh, actually, check it out. Somebody's donating stuff. Awesome. I got a wall wrecker already, but I'm going to send in a few more. Okay, there's the Valks, and there's the Rage. Bam. All right. Totally worth the extra few seconds to make sure I was on the right Wi-Fi. Otherwise, they would have gotten lost in internet oblivion, and that would have just been terrible. But here's what we need. We actually need over 400,000 gold That base I just saw was okay, but not great. So we need to find at least 400,000 gold. That way we can afford to do a defense upgrade today. And try to keep our builders building as best as possible. But mostly it's about making sure that we profit elixir. And elixir is where the game is played right now. And honestly, not really all that worried about finding dark elixir. If I actually max out my dark elixir, I need to spend it in that lab. I've said this before, so I won't max out my P.E.K.K.A. as soon as I'm wanting to. So I'm honestly sort of avoiding dark elixir because of that reason. So let me try to find a great base, guys, something that will scream, attack me, like the previous base where we found literally all the loot in the world. It was just awesome. So let me, no, I was about to say, hey, storage is on the outside, but not a lot of loot. Not a lot of loot at all. So, guys, wait, I just realized I've got a loot bonus. A 200,000 golden elixir loot bonus. I can literally attack whatever I want. All right, let's attack this base. Let's attack this one. This one's got 489,000 gold. That's awesome. 2 storages up here. One of them down here. And where is the last storage? Ooh, it's actually right there. Okay, not bad. But remember, with this particular attack, I've got no heroes. So don't be expecting much, okay? Let's go witch out here. And let's start with the giants. There you go. Doing that tanking. Now the witches will be laid out very nicely. Let's get the wall wrecker and then bowlers. Get some. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, and I'm gonna drop a couple of rages out there. I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna heal into the core. Let's actually freeze over that, and you know what, let's freeze over that too. And I'm gonna go ahead and put down a jump spell just to help out the troops make it into the core. Oh, actually the wall wrecker is gonna do it just fine. No problem whatsoever. Very nice. All right, poison spell over the CC just to make sure the Valkyries don't get too distracted. And let's get that town hall, guys. Come on, get that town hall. We're not gonna get the 50% very well. We need to get that 1 star. Come on, Valkyries. Come on, Valkyries. You can do it. You can do it. I'm saying you can do it. Come on. Yes! Oh! Oh, man, that was clutch. Literally the last Valkyrie on the last whirling dervish. The town hall explodes. Oh, that was just glorious. It was like, fadeaway 3 at the buzzer, and boom! The whole thing exploded. It was awesome. So, all right, so that was 530,000 gold, actually. Quite a bit of elixir, 300,000, not bad. And then the dark elixir, who cares? So that was awesome, guys. That was an amazing, amazing attack. Considering we had no heroes. So now we're kind of back to square one. We're back at the base. We got our jobs to do, okay? We got jobs to do. Let's bounce into my progress base and let's analyze the situation. First of all, we've got enough gold, or we're going to have enough gold to do a defense upgrade once I collect my treasury. There we flip and go. Okay, so we're at 4 million gold. Remember, that's kind of where we're at. And we want to stagger our upgrade. So we have one that's going to be done in 2 days and one that's going to be done in 5.5 days. And remember, these cannons are 3-day upgrades. So it would actually work out to upgrade a cannon today. So let's go ahead and do that. 4 million gold, 3-day upgrade. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Nice. Okay, so the next step is Dark Elixir or Elixir. Now, I'm currently at 163,000 Dark Elixir, but once I train up a couple more armies, we're going to be 5,000 less than that. So we're not in, like, critical mass mode yet, okay? We're not at max Dark Elixir mode, where we need to spend a little bit of Dark Elixir in order to open up our storages a little bit. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to upgrade this P.E.K.K.A. This has been an ongoing process over a long period of time, and we're finally on the final troop. The final troop. Of course, we still have 3 levels to go. This one and 2 more. So let's just do it. 7-day upgrade, 7.5 million gold, or I'm sorry, 7.5 million elixir. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, bam. Nice. Okay, so in 7 days, in exactly 1 week, we will have another open laboratory. And I have a theory that we're going to end up with max Dark Elixir before then. And if that's the case, even though I'm trying my best to spend Dark Elixir with my Bewitch strategy, the most expensive Dark Elixir strategy I can come up with, even though we are trying to spend Dark Elixir, I have a feeling we're going to max out and we're going to have to upgrade something in the lab, which would be fine, because I kind of need to upgrade like the witches and the bowlers, right? So that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have to do. But ideally, we would be able to just finish off the P.E.K.K.A. just so that we can say we're done, right? If we could just eventually come to the moment where we're like, dude, we're completely done with the elixir. besides walls and troops that we're using when we're actually attacking. That would be really cool. But as of right now, I have to say the unfortunate thing of, guys, we're almost done with the elixir. All we need is 2 more lab upgrades and we're done with it completely. Again, besides walls and troops that you're using when you're attacking. So it's awesome though. It's a great milestone to have crossed over. Now we're working on the final troop, so that's amazing. Okay, so what else is coming up? Obviously, getting these 2 cannons going is great. Getting that expo is great. Tomorrow, if I get a chance to record and if I get enough loot, then it'll actually still work out to do another cannon, because notice this one will be 1 day left, that one will be 2 day left. The cannon will be 3, and then this expo would actually be 4.5, which I round up to 5 because I never record at 2 a.m. anyway. So that basically means that we're kind of in the clear to keep cannons going for at least a little while. And then we're in a good shape to just keep cranking out builders as we go and get these defenses done, because we're a long way away from that. I mean, yeah, we maxed out the heroes. It feels like, you know, all is good. We can stand up and celebrate and then we can lay down and take a nap. But no, we're very far away from that point. Plus, we got like 1 million dark elixir in the lab that we're still gonna need. I'm just not expecting to be stressed about it. You know, I feel like we find dark elixir organically. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, so that, my friends, is today's episode of Fix That Engineer, getting ourselves some epic loot. That first base was absolutely amazing. And to finally get another cannon going, which, there it is. There's that lovely cannon. So now that we got that cannon going, oh, and actually more importantly is the P.E.K.K.A. in the lab. So now that the laboratory is cranking along nicely and settled, it is now time for today's comment question of the day. So funny because I see this guy's comments all the time. Tommy Makalainen, I think I responded to at least one other question that he's posted, but he asks great questions. Like, if you guys want me to answer your questions in a future video, ask good questions, not questions I've already answered before. I'm seeing a lot of repeated questions. Now, I realize people don't watch every video, I get that, but I mean, come on, I'm not gonna answer the same question in every video. So I like it because Tommy always seems to bring in a different direction and unique questions. So Tommy, the question he's asking is, hey, when the defenses are costing in 6 million apiece, how are you going to keep up? Or is your progress going to slow down? And that's something that we just dealt with. I mean, I was just explaining that. It's like, yo, like we're at 4 million gold apiece per defense, and we have no more hero upgrades to kind of fill up builders. So how in the world am I going to keep up, right? Like, for instance, the Arch Tower level 14 is 5.5 million gold. How am I going to be able to keep up with that? And I believe, Tommy, that the secret will be this system here, where I'm trying my best to keep it to where I get 1 builder a day, or maybe like 1 builder every other day available, instead of having them all come in at once. I think that system's gonna help me out a lot, but it's also gonna just require more of my time. Like, I knew that as Fix That Engineer progressed through time, that I would slowly need to give it more and more of my attention. So I'm hoping that some series will end eventually, and I'll be able to start an easier series, and so that I can keep up a little bit better. But as of right now, yeah, it's gonna be a struggle, but I think that by staggering the upgrade times, that's going to make a huge difference, and it will help with you guys too. If you guys are struggling with the same thing, trying to keep all 4 or 5 builders available, depending on what you're trying to do here. I usually try to leave that 5th builder available for wall purposes, but it depends on if you're actually getting extra loot or not. But yeah, so if you guys are struggling too, try staggering your upgrades to where they don't finish on the same day, and I think that that'll help a lot. So Tommy, thank you so much for the question. And guys, once again, if you want your question answered in a future video, then do please post the questions down below in the comments. Also, like the video if you liked it, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for daily Clash of Clans gaming videos, and to join the Klaus family. And remember that, well, obviously, like I said at the beginning of the video, check out my second YouTube channel if you haven't already, Klaus Media. Link is in the description. Lastly, and this is very important, guys, if you haven't already, even if you have, make sure you double check. Hit the gears at the bottom right hand side of the screen. Hit show under more settings at the top right hand side. Scroll to the very bottom and make sure that you are supporting someone under Creator Boost. It goes away after 7 days. Don't waste this opportunity. If you want to support me, then use the code Klaus, or at least make sure that you're supporting somebody. Guys, that's all for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.